Foundry sheet and then my D&D Beyond sheet with all my shit. So
Oh,
that
so yeah,
whenever.
that's how I've been. Everybody was like, I can't import my sheet, and it's like that's how I've been doing it the whole time, and it's
Yeah.
been working great.
If you go over here, you click the image. I believe that is like your token art.
Yeah, see,
Taken.
I had a problem getting my token art to stick, but it finally like
Yeah.
started working right.
All
Um,
right.
Let's see, compendium packs
update.
items.
So if you go into your prototype token, you can go to like your appearance, and then this is your token image. And if you hit this, you can go and pick out what you want. Like I can pick his disguise, which is a chicken, or some of his other art here and there.
I love how stupid he looks as a chicken.
Yeah.
I guess did he not put? I guess he didn't put
And
the
then like
thing in
vision, making sure that's all updated, which
I
helps
get.
when and then you can adjust your size, your token size, to
Right.
scale with that. But he's 0.5 because he's a small guy.
Oh, actually, yeah, I need to do that. I was wondering how you got yours this tiny.
Yeah, go in your
Here.
prototype token,
Yep.
and then go to appearance, and then you can
Appearance.
change out your
Scale ratio or dimensions?
scale ratio, and
Yeah.
then go to the numbers, and you can put in 0.5.
Lovely.
Also, if you wanted to update your art with the Ruined.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to
Here.
send the solo.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could just snipping tool it.
Camp Bosch, are you there?
I think he's setting up stream.
I am here. I am ready
Okay.
when you are.
Well, so I updated. I had to update my character sheet for level 5,
Yes.
and the item that I guess Matt had made isn't on there anymore. So I need to figure, and it's not in the like compendium, or at least I can't find it.
Wait,
what
what?
kind of weapon is it?
Which one?
It's the one that's in the chat thread on
Okay, so
Forge. It's the Glaive of Thunder.
I would say, can you drag it? Can't drag it. I would create a new glaive, and then take that, and then just edit it.
Yeah.
Edit the glaive that you add to your thing.
You can also make it a D&D Beyond item and give it to your character that way.
Yeah, I was gonna do that later, because I'm slow with that stuff. I'm
No
old
worries.
man internet, but yeah, I was just trying to see if there's a fast way to do that. But yeah, I can.
I think copy paste is gonna be your friend here.
Yeah, so I'll just put all this in the description, and I don't know how to make it do all the like extra stuff.
Uh, yeah, I think there are certain ways and certain things you can do for it, but I usually just put it in description and use that as my baseline.
Yeah. Okay, so details. So it should have somewhere where I can put like so attack roll bonus, and I would just put like a 1, right? Because it has a +1.
Yep. +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. As a bonus action, you can cast Thunderous Smite as a first level spell. I don't know if that's an actual spell or not.
It is.
Okay, then yeah, then you could. I know there's a place for you to add like spells and abilities with it. You would go in and find that and do all that.
Yeah.
Alternatively,
Well,
alternatively, if you take lightning damage before the next dawn, roll a d6. On a 6, the glaive recharges immediately. Oh, I see the recharge action. Cool. So avoid Kerrigan with lightning at all costs.
Yeah.
Note to self.
Yeah,
We
you
can
think
just
I'm not running into lightning storms to get hit by lightning on purpose? You got other ideas.
All right. So, are we about
Doesn't mean
ready
you're
to get started?
should be.
Okay. For sake of this, timelines get wonky, but we are gonna go ahead and say that this is after the Budgie rescue mission, which takes
by default will go off without a hitch.
100%, right?
Of
mostly.
course.
So I've given my soul away. Hell yeah.
So yeah, Ignatius, you would have. I assume you were still planning to make a deal with the Fae, like
Yeah,
a replacement deal. Budgie
Yeah.
knows what Budgie knows. So yeah, that we're gonna go ahead and start there. You guys have been called. Voltor made a blanket, just kind of, hey, everyone that's interested, I've got a potential job for you. Meet at this day, at this time, at the Starfolders Tavern. And there are 4 of you that meet up. Unfortunately, we only have 3 players here, but the 4 of you, including Voth3, meet at Starfolders Tavern to talk to Voltor. With that, I'm going to go ahead and activate that scene. You can place yourselves on the map, and the world is yours.
Off the map.
Mm.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
I don't think I've met Voltor.
He's the necromancer, the
Oh,
body buyer.
yeah. I haven't seen art. Okay.
He was at the boat auction.
Yeah, with Rose.
Oh.
Mhm.
I didn't know they know each other. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I've yet to officially meet Rose, too, so.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so it's at least doing
I don't know.
right.
Kerrigan's going wild.
Yeah, he's Kerrigan, stop!
Kerrigan, no! These are friends, not food.
I hate this table.
It rolled a d10. Why did it? Oh, for damage? Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
Yeah.
okay,
yeah.
okay.
I was just seeing to making sure it was doing all the calculations right, which it looks like it is. 7 + 1, and then +3 for strength. Yeah, that's right. Okay, cool.
Right.
We're good.
Cool, cool.
I'm just looking at this like, holy shit, this is a budgie-sized chair and table. Why? This is a store for halflings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is run by a gnome or 2.
Okay.
So.
What is this? An inn
Exactly.
for gnomes?
All right.
All
So,
right. Sorry.
the world is yours.
Ah, you called us? What's going on? You asked. We saw your ad. What do you need help with?
So, not too long ago, I received word from an old acquaintance about an artifact that interests me. I was hoping that a group of you could go and retrieve it.
What does this artifact do?
We're not sure.
Oh, why is it intriguing then?
Because we're not sure.
Did it do something that's could it just be like a table?
It's told that this artifact has the ability to alter life itself. What that means is yet to be seen.
Ooh.
That is frustratingly vague.
Yes. Have you heard of the
Well-
Leviathan's heart?
I've heard of a leviathan.
Go ahead and
I've
roll
heard of
history
the
checks.
Is
Heart.
Go ahead and
Sounds
roll
like a
history
serpent.
checks, whoever is interested.
Story.
I don't remember.
Nope.
Neither does Budgie.
Okay,
An unnatural one.
I don't know what kind of what's a leviathan?
I remember Leviathans just being snake type sea serpent. That's pretty much it.
Sort of. Well, it's not that big of a deal. Uh, I received word that in Ship's Reef there was a, for lack of a better term, loudmouth that was going around telling how they had started the process of finding the Leviathan's heart, spouting off a riddle of sorts.
Can we hear the riddle?
This, well, I'm getting to that. This is what I've heard it to be. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in chat as he hands you a piece of paper that has this written onto it.
I was writing down notes and I totally typed out nymph heart.
Valid. Did you see my my response to your nymph heart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I didn't get a chance to respond, but I was like, oh, we should fear red things like, you know, the Crimson Thieves or the Crimson Bandits or the like
Or
we've
the-
got a motif going on in this place.
The one with bright red hair that can cast Force Cage.
Yeah, be
Oh
scared.
yeah, yep.
In the shimmering depths where secrets lie, beneath the moonlit star-studded sky, seek an isle with a bay deep and wide, where the Leviathan's heart will hide. Journey through peril and stormy gales, navigate the seas with unwavering sails, returning to peaks, return right the island waits, bathed in ethereal light. Whispers of waves guide the way, listen close, their secrets convey to the western shore like palm trees. The path to the artifacts display, a heart of the Leviathan, humbled and true, lies nestled beneath the skies, eternal blue and days embrace, the treasure lies, waiting for those who are both bold and wise. Oh! Would this have anything to do with the Isle de Corazon, where, like, magic and stuff happens?
Not as far
Have
as
you-
I'm aware.
Oh. Where would you
Okay, the
start looking?
best way I can, like, sometimes breaking down riddles to their bare bones kinds of help. Seek an island with bay beep, so an island with deep and wide bays, and
Ah.
has two peaks, so assuming mountains. So
Yeah.
two-peaked island with wide and deep bays.
Well, this is where having a map of the surrounding area would be extremely helpful.
Yeah.
Have you?
I suppose has there been any efforts to look for this this heart? Are there any places we could rule out?
Well, as far as I'm aware, anywhere that you've already been, probably not.
Oh.
Oh yes, we'd have totally found it by now if it was there.
Imaginably so, yes.
Huh.
Welcome, welcome.
So it can't be anywhere we've been. Where haven't we been, guys?
The Western Mists.
Yeah, I guess we head west into the ghosts. There's like, how do we avoid the like super ghosts?
Go ahead
They
and
have
make
like an armada.
I need the three of you to go ahead and make history checks. Budgie, you have advantage.
Yes.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, and it kind of like in conjunction with this check, it's like, well, we do have a few lines of directions. We're looking for an isle with a bay that's
Deep and wide.
between twin peaks. So there's another landmark.
And it'd
Only
be
one.
the start of the quest would start on the western shore of said island.
Alright. Ignatius. You've heard, or seen more accurately, when you were going to and from Ship's Reef, there is a smuggle route that's fairly common from anyone that wants to steal from the Empire and immediately head back to Ship's Reef for safe haven. Along this smuggle route, there are two different ways to go, and the split lies going right or left at an island that seems to fit this description, just south of Ship's Reef.
So guys, I think I remember like this like smuggling route that some pirates that I talked to knew. They like steal from the Empire, and then like there's this island that you go either left or right, and when you turn, it like changes which way you go. The island looks like this. It's like a little bit south of Ship Street. Don't remember exactly how long the trip is, but it's south of Ship Street, so maybe we start there.
Interesting. He'll look over to Voltar. Know anything about said island?
Yes, I imagine if it was that close by, then somebody would have stumbled on something. Is there some reason nobody's been able to find it?
Until now, it seems as though it's been covered.
It's
What
just a weird island, you know.
What exactly that means, I'm not sure. It's not, so to put it in perspective, Ignatius, it's not far from, what was the name of that? What is that? Telethir's
Talathor?
Island? Yeah, Telethor's
Talathor.
Island.
Talthor.
The one with the two bays. Like it's like a
Talthor, the one with the danger noodle.
yeah, the danger noodle. Yeah, that's right.
The
Yeah,
the
it's got
rock.
like yeah, there's like a no, there was an abyssal serpent inside of it.
Yeah,
we went and killed
yeah.
it.
Okay.
We
The
would have
danger
called the
noodle.
rock the rock. It's the danger noodle because that's a tongue twister of abyssal serpent. So it's
Yeah.
just big danger noodle.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
Budgie
the
wrote it.
Telethor's almost looks like a turtle. And
Yeah,
so it's
kind
it's
of.
just north east of that is the
Telephone.
island that I'm talking about.
Okay, I know the way.
Would this island have a name? You know of? He kind of looks over to Talthor.
Not
Val.
one that I'm
Val.
aware of.
Okay, so Smuggler's Bay it is.
Ooh, that means it's up for the grabs, right?
Possibly.
Well, I guess
some-
we,
I-
we, we, s- we start there. Do you happen to know what part of the riddle this island would, I suppose, relate to? Does it have a big, deep, and wide bay? I don't know. Do I know that this island has anything like?
I mean, it just you're looking for mountains and an island with a bay opening in it. So this kind of fits that description. It may be the right one. It may not be. There's only one way
Okay.
to find out.
Oh, well, I guess we'll start our journey that way.
Seems
Um,
like we'll have to approach it at night.
Yeah, they're all light. Ooh.
Uh,
So, bringing this to you, what do we get out of it? Can we keep the heart? Do you want it?
I would appreciate knowing what it does. I may not want to keep it necessarily.
So we can use it if we need.
I suppose. Yes.
We'll give you the information. Are you paying for this? Are you going to bankroll our journey? Are we using our own ships?
I assume you have your own ship at this point.
Yes.
Would you need to borrow one of mine?
Actually, curious question. So we were recently at an auction and we got chips in a bottle.
Yeah,
Would
you
it
were
be
there-
able
you were there,
to-
Voltor.
I was. Yes.
Yes. We got a few of those.
Yes, I didn't get anyone.
You didn't get any one. Was there
Sorry,
someone
that-
for
that
sale?
was- No, that was a weird word choice that I committed to on my part. No, I didn't get a ship.
It's
Besides,
okay. I got all the ships. Ha 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 ha.
despite being in that auction longer than anyone else, since apparently I was charmed the whole time.
That's right. So yeah, are we just? Are we getting paid for this? What's? this information.
I mean, if we get first dibs at a strange new artifact, that's at least
Yeah,
enough
like
of a
if you're
enough of a
happy,
down payment.
yeah, are we able to keep it, and we'll just give you the information as to what it does?
Certainly. If you would like to be paid for the information, I can suffice a bit, but what would you think
It
is a fair
depends.
price?
Well, we'll find out what it does, and if it's something real funky, we'll charge a little bit more. For now, we'll just leave it as, I guess, a to be decided.
Yes, if it's something cool, we'll keep it, and if it's something boring, then we'd like to get paid for it.
Does that work for you?
It does.
Lovely.
Out of curious question, is there a way to, so the ship's in the bottle, I'm assuming uncork the cap and you get the boat just kind of flows out, I guess? Is
Say
there a
again,
process in doing that?
You were breaking up kind of bad.
How do we use the bottle?
Oh,
Yeah, how
you
do we get the
open.
ships out?
So you would have had to have done this already to register it, but yeah, to use the ship in a bottle, you open it kind of near the dock, and it will unleash the ship that's inside of it, and it seems to be a one-time use.
Aww.
Okay, so our ships are in the harbor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which ship do we want to use?
Yeah, I don't really have a list of like the ships.
Give me one
What
second.
were the
I've realized now that I forgot to do something earlier, so I'm quickly trying to like sneak it in.
So the only ship that we got to.
It was
in
like
the
a merchant
actual-
one.
Well, it's called
And-
the Leviathan, which
Was
we
it?
are looking for the Leviathan. So that's just a little too perfect. So we could totally
Yeah.
use that one.
I didn't realize one of my ships were called the Leviathan.
Yeah, so she kind of. Oh, so wait, you both got all the ships from the auction.
So yeah, we
Oh.
kind of did a bit
Yeah,
of
we
a
kind of.
Fae adventure, I guess.
Yeah,
it'd
we
be
kind of
called.
went exploring in the Fae, and the Fae kind of returned the stuff to us.
Oh.
Everything except for the armor. I guess that
Oh.
was a part of the deal.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, we haven't completely fleshed out the details yet.
Nope.
Yeah. Did you happen to get that sword that was being sold? I know Eckhart paid a lot for it, but I think it got stolen.
It was kind of missing.
Oh. Well, that's
I think
unfortunate.
Out
think
of
all
character,
things-
Eckhart like ran off with it.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
know
okay,
it.
yeah, cool.
Kerrigan
I
doesn't
think-
know
yeah.
that.
I think Budgie saw that out of the corner of his eye or something like. I think that tail has tied itself.
Oh. That's
Sorry, Kerrigan.
unfortunate.
If we find another one, you can have first dibs.
Eckhart is watching the stream right now, just so you know. So I find out.
Hey, hey.
It's like, well, that's all right. I mean,
We're talking about him. He knows.
it's a little bit of healthy competition is okay, I suppose. He earned that one. I'll definitely get the next one. Besides, I got this cool new weapon, and yeah, she like has a new like glaive with like little lightning streaks in it, and it's like the
Yeah, he
blade
already
is, like,
smacked the
shaped different.
table.
Well, you had to try it out. I wanted to know what it could do.
Yeah.
But
My offering thing or blessing thing is still kind of pending. I haven't received nothing yet, so maybe she's getting to that. Who knows?
Well, maybe when
Maybe
we
I just have
some-
to visit her again.
Yeah, maybe when we have more time, you'll be able to about it. But if you have any spare ships lying around, I'd love to have one. I mean, I can pay you the money that I was going to for the auction if you want.
Oh, we might be able to come to an understanding. You can join my armada. One of my captains.
Not again.
Here we go. I'm throwing my hat in the ring to be king of the fire.
Who knows? I may do that as well.
I mean,
Hell
Just
yeah.
to give them a competition.
We can't all have just one ship armadas. I don't think it works that way.
Yeah, it's like an agreement. I come to help you, you come to help me, you know?
Yes.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. I've been looking for a ship for a while, and I mean, I certainly don't have any problems helping either of you out if you ask for it. So, it's it's an agreement I can get behind.
Ooh. We'll have to like hush out the details as to like which ship and stuff, because I don't actually have details of the ship until we finish the budgie rescue.
Yeah. Know what exactly or which ships you guys get exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Budgie has the details of his.
yeah. Like realistically, maybe Budgie took them all.
Yeah.
I don't know if Budgie. I don't know if I ever gave you the details of yours, but I have the details of yours listed.
Okay.
So I can.
Well,
And actually,
if-
I do have the details of the others too.
Do you have the details of the Leviathan? Can we take that one?
You can take the Leviathan.
Yeah, let's take the Leviathan.
The Leviathan is a merchant ship, so I don't know if you want to take a merchant ship on this
Ah,
adventure. There
Damn.
are benefits and drawbacks, so it's your call.
So do we want to take a merchant ship or a warship? Because I know that we have that.
Are we able to crew a warship? Like, do we need to go get a crew?
Budgie, that'd be up to you guys. You could see what you could do.
Well, I mean, we are just looking for an island, so maybe something small and maneuverable would be better.
Yeah, let's
Then
take
the
the
go-
Leviathan.
Then the old faithful people's ship.
Yeah, the people ship is nice and small and maneuverable. It's been
it
battered a
good?
couple times, but
I mean,
still in working order.
it's like old reliable at this point.
Yeah, good old reliable.
Nice.
Let's take the people ship.
If it's a sloop, we'd go fast. We'll definitely go faster, but we lose out on our defenses and output of firepower.
I didn't realize
We could,
Kerrigan was a ship type.
What's that?
On the ship, the player ship stock we have, it's your name Kerrigan goes over into the ship type column. So I'm sitting here like, I don't know what type of ship this is, but it says Kerrigan, so
Well, it's a battleship.
yeah.
Clearly.
Obviously. It flies, you know, it has wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our first airship.
Alright. So
Yeah, let's take the people ship and I guess we'll head towards Talathor and then northeast.
if this is Voltor again, if you need a crew, you're welcome to borrow a few of mine.
Oh, are they reliable? Will they jump ship?
I haven't had one jump ship yet.
Oh,
Are they going to be corpses?
Yes. Calm,
That's
cool,
a
and
little
collected,
creepy.
I always say.
well, I mean, if they're happy to help.
Well, there is that. We could also stop by Oz's crypt place and talk to the sea foxes. I'm sure they'd like to get out for a bit.
What?
Refresh my memory. Who are those?
It's a pirate group that's squatting in the Boo Boo Buddies base. Strat made them up.
Yeah, I remember a little bit about that.
Yeah, so they're just like a pirate group that we've got a timeshare with.
Yeah.
Budgie, this is the first time Budgie's ever heard of those.
Yeah, I haven't.
Me
heard
as
of them
well.
either. Oh, I hope they're treating my stove well.
Well, I mean, they're all right. They're a pirate crew. They're a little eccentric at times. They've got like a whole, like Ginyu Force Power Rangers thing going on, but they're not huge fans of the Empire. Just as a heads up. But
I like the Empire. They're pretty chill. They have like cool ramming ships.
yeah,
Is the-
I
Maybe
know.
we just take the corpses.
Just like, can
That'll
you
be
force now
creepy.
just canon for Aurora?
It was an old
Untrademarked.
an old stage play.
Yeah, not far off.
Yeah, please somebody DM Sensei and tell him I canonized it.
He's actually live, right? He's doing some stuff up there right now, so maybe. Anyway, back on track.
So,
Yeah, we'll take the
Sounds
corpses.
interesting.
do you think you'll need 5, maybe 6, something like that?
Yeah, that
Well,
will work.
Isn't
Yeah,
the people ship like a sloop?
Maybe
So
3. Yeah,
Even
three,
better.
three will be needed. Will be enough, I think.
I think even and out and make 4. I think that's a
Oh.
solid plan.
I've gotten pretty good at manning the sails and things like that. So I mean, I can take up some of the slack there.
Yeah.
It-
Oh, and then if we need them, what if we don't bring them back? How do these corpses have feelings?
Yes and
I
no.
think he.
They are
They
they are living beings, but they're not necessarily living beings, you know.
You know. Okay.
he lets them only feel pain.
Yeah, what's
And
what's the return policy on this? Do we need to bring them all back, or like, what if something
happens if we
eats
get
one of
attacked?
them? Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like them all back. They don't necessarily have to be living.
Okay.
But I would
So
like
just bring
them
the body.
back, yes. And then, of course, any other bodies you find along the way, you know the deal.
What happens if we just resurrect them on our journey on accident?
Good luck with that.
I mean,
Hey, it's in the realm of possibility. You never
yes,
know.
I mean, you did say this artifact did tamper with like life or something. What if it gives
Yeah,
life
what if-
back to all your corpses?
Yeah,
If
what if
that
we ruin your
happens, then I
corpses?
will cross that bridge when I get there.
Okay, no worries then. Just want to make sure you're not too attached to these corpses, you know?
Not necessarily.
Okay. Well,
But-
with that, I guess we'll head off
You
then.
know, finding more
Thank you.
corpses is usually frowned upon.
Well, if we find them,
Eh.
we'll find them. We'll bring them back.
Perfect.
Just for you, you know? Happy for the payment, always. Love doing business.
Perfect.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright.
Okay.
You guys head out to your ship.
Should we stock up on supplies?
Now, when you stock up, Budgie, do you mean to get us banned from another establishment, or...
Hey, that's the first time I've had to deal with that kind of situation. So
So you're gonna be more mindful this time?
definitely.
Okay.
Well,
For context, Strat made a budgie-proof
Oh no,
shop.
I'm
Yeah,
aware.
yeah,
Budgie-proof
you know,
shop?
he cursed all the items so that if you take them, Budgie got cursed.
Yeah,
He
I got
still came out with a
Budgie
bag
gets
of holding.
cursed.
but
I
yeah,
got
Budgie
blinded
cursed.
and gravity became a lot heavier for about 3 days.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah,
Alright. But you guys now have a bag of holding, which is the important part.
yeah.
Yeah.
So now Budgie can actually eat things.
Amazing.
So who has the bag of holding? Budgie?
Budgie,
I
it's in his
Okay.
mouth.
That makes sense.
It's-
That tracks.
Yeah, like
Yes.
he actually.
So you just
I
like,
know.
Yeah, he
I
actually
can
has
actually swallow.
Yeah.
I can
he's got a
actually
pocket
swallow
of-
anything now, and it doesn't cause me bodily harm.
Still might set off a
Oh.
bomb if you're not careful, but
Yeah, but
That's
it'll be
that's
inside the
upsetting.
hot bag of holding. It's fine.
Yeah. We'll just say if I eat something, it goes into the bag of holding.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was
kinda
that was the point.
Yeah.
So, are you guys going to stock up before you leave?
I mean,
Oh,
Well, I mean, I
general
don't know,
food
it's-
supplies
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
good old.
and I'd
Other
like to
than-
get some
yeah,
healing
other
potions.
than the
Yeah.
normal stuff. I mean, we could. Did you ever figure out what you wanted to talk to Juniper about? Did you still want whatever deal she was going to give you?
I think that's on her time. I think she may be still working on that.
Ah,
I know damn well Cat did not name a witch Juniper.
He did.
I know
He
damn
did.
well. We're gonna have some words.
Let me get the actual name.
Yeah, it's Juniper
Juniper
Blackwood.
Blackwood.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
You better be glad cats have 9 lives.
He's like, God damn it, cat, ruining my cool witch character.
Also, I have a landmass compass that points permanently to the northernmost landmass continent with like the forest and stuff on it. Will that
Mhm.
help with like going north and keeping us on track and shit?
So it points to that landmass.
Yeah,
No.
which is like the most northness, like past Ship's Reef.
As far
Could
as
we
you're
use that as-
aware, maybe. There's really only one way to find out.
Out of
'Cause, like-
curiosity, do compasses work regular? Like regular old compass work the same?
Mine's a magic one. So I'm
Yeah, I
assuming-
get. Yeah.
His points to that landmass that's as of now north of Duskvale.
Yeah.
The
And north
problem
of
with
Ship-
pointing to a specific
it move?
landmass. Yeah. So the compass would move to point to that landmass. Does the landmass move? You don't know.
Ah,
But
damn it.
normal compasses work normal, right?
Normal compasses work normally, yeah.
Okay, so it's just a normal compass. We don't. That's just for specific if we're going to the
Yeah,
northern
that.
Mhm.
Yeah, cool. Okay,
continent.
yeah. Can we go get some like
I think
rations
just-
and stuff for a few days, and then I want a magic potion, like
Okay.
healing potion. Sorry,
Yeah,
just
potions.
buy a couple.
You
just
find
in
your way
case.
to Absalom's plaza, where all can be found. It's not here. We just cleaned up the nav bar, and then of course I need the stuff that we cleaned up.
Well, of course. That's why nobody's cleaned it up. 'Cause
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
keep needing it.
That's basically it. Here. Where is it? Oh, nav bar. Here.
I like how we need the generic water.
There's some stuff that we use regularly, but there's some stuff that we can probably get rid of.
Oh my god, the fight.
Yep.
PTSD.
Nobody's used it since then. All right.
Walk on
Who's
down.
adding these random shapes to the map? Stop it.
It probably was me during the fight.
Stop it.
Oh yeah, doing spells and
Yeah,
whatnot.
it might have been.
I can't delete them, so those two aren't me.
How do you?
I'll be right.
Is it tile controls?
Measurement controls, and then you just click on it, and it should be able to
Got it.
delete it from there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys find your way to Absalom's Plaza. You're looking for rations and a healing potion, correct?
Yes.
Alright.
Unlike just general supplies.
You find two different stalls of interest. One is selling the general supplies where you can get your rations and whatever else you may be interested in. Another one does seem to be a magical potion shop of sorts.
Of sorts.
So I'm gonna go into the magic potion shop and start talking to the owner. Hello
Right.
there. We're looking for some health potions and potentially maybe some more water breathing if you have them.
All right. Behind the desk there is a slender, red tiefling. So, you're looking for health potions, and you said water breathing, correct?
Yes, correct. If you've got any.
Let me see. Behind him there is a makeshift kind of there's a wall, and on top of that there is a like thin iron bar section that kind of curves to match the shape of potion bottles, almost like a wine rack, to where they're sitting at a slight angle, being held up by this iron section. And he turns around and begins looking just for a minute. Yes, here we are. We have a good number of health potions to choose from, as well as I have 2 water breathing potions.
Excellent. Do you have greater healing potions?
I do have one great healing potion.
Lovely. Can I pick that up in the two water breathing potions? What is that gonna run me?
Right. The three of them together,
Yes.
that
Yes,
will
correct.
be 400 gold.
Ah, not a problem. Easy. Happy days. And do you have any other potions of interest that might help? We're heading out to sea and like we're I guess we're looking at some strange things, so potentially getting into some trouble. Any kind of, I guess, assistant potions in terms of that? Like maybe some strength potions,
One
like
second.
hill giants,
One
you know?
second. I have exactly what I need. I just haven't been able to use it in forever. Hold on.
Ah, here
Man,
we go.
the
Something
the la-
funky.
the last time I got potions, I got freaking ripped off because I think like one water breathing was like
Yeah.
300 gold or something
Yeah.
like that.
That's why I'm
it
like
was
400 gold. Hell yeah.
It was super expensive.
Ship's Reef, man. They're a scam. Stay in Absalom's part pendants, you know? Plaza?
Um,
Did
Pendant?
did
Plaza.
did you buy all the like healing potions that they had, or
I bought one greater. I think they have like other tiers. You in here too, Kerrigan?
yes, I've been here the whole time.
Where's Budgie? Keep an eye on him.
Hello.
so
Just browsing.
he walks over to a wall on the left side of his building, your left, his right, and kind of beckons you over. Says, "I have a good number of potions here that, well, we're not exactly sure what they do yet."
Huh.
That's
Okay.
concerning.
I
for a
mean, I
shop that
suppose I
sells
could
potions.
be a bit of a test subject and bring back the details as to what they specifically do. Are you gonna charge me for these potions? Because
I
that
will
seems a little
I will charge you for the ingredients, but I will not run surplus.
uh, understandable. Do
Right.
we have any idea as to what they were intended to be used for, or you have absolutely no information as to what they do?
That depends on the potion itself. They're all different, you see.
Ah, I'm gonna pick up and look for a purple one. Do you have a purple one?
Purple. Okay. Let me control find.
Uh,
Yes.
do you happen to have any restorative potions for when this goes really bad?
No.
Some
Ah, don't worry about that. It'll be fine. What could go wrong?
There are
That was-
two purple potions that you could choose from.
literally anything could go wrong. They have no idea what they do.
Yeah, but like everything could go right as well. I'll take both of them.
Both of them. All right. That will
Yes,
be
yes,
a
yes.
grand total of 61 gold for the two of them.
Oh, lovely. So 461 gold.
Yes, total. All right. Go ahead and add potion number 4 and potion number 13.
Oh God. Oh, that's yeah. Okay. Not ominous at all.
Lucky number 13.
Do I just add a potion that's called that?
Yep. Just that way you
Okay,
know
cool.
which one it is and you can refer back to it.
Okay.
So,
cool.
because I have a list of them numbered, it was 1 through 20. I need to add more
Yeah,
to this list,
potion
but
number
yeah,
4 and potion number 13.
13.
Could I get a recap of what he has in stock? I was not here for that.
He's got a plethora of potions that are on the right side of his building, that look like basically a mixture of any sort of color combination and thickness that you can imagine. Basically any effect you want. It seems like he's got it, and then he's got a few others on the left side of his store that you're not entirely sure. As for the ones that were asked about, he has a few healing potions left, a total of 3 if you would like them.
What level are they as well?
He seems to have 2 regular healing potions and 1 superior.
Ooh, superior. As they're kind of going around looking, Buddy's just gonna swipe a singular potion.
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check for me.
Alright, I have advantage using the gloves. 17. That's not
Right.
high.
He is so excited about someone finally testing a couple of his potions and wanting to know what they do that he does not notice you at all. It's
I
also a
wouldn't have.
covered, it's not like an actual storefront, it's like a kiosk, like mall kiosk almost, that's been covered by
Yeah.
a number of blankets, so it does provide just enough of a shadow for you to be able to sneak around in.
Oh,
For the audience, he just like headbutts and just like pecks at it and just eats it and just keeps on walking.
Alright.
So when we come back, how many other potions have you not tested yet?
This entire section here, and he waves at the one behind him, there
And there's
seem
like
to be a
20
good
potions.
number.
Okay.
If you spend time to count, it would be somewhere in the neighborhood of 40 or so.
Oh
God.
boy. Okay. So if this
We're
goes all well, we'll come back and see what happens.
We're rolling on some kind of wild magic table.
I'm
Yeah.
so keen.
Oh, the effects have already been determined. You guys just have to drink them.
Yeah, I just have to drink it.
Alright.
Can I just get? Should I use these as like, I guess, a last resort, or like as soon as something happens, I should just drink it and see what happens?
There is no telling what'll happen.
No idea. Okay,
No idea.
let's go. I'm
Every
ready to
potion
roll
is
the
different.
dice.
How much for 4?
For what?
For the random.
Oh, it depends on the cost to make them. I don't surcharge these because I cannot guarantee effectiveness.
Let's get a average range.
Anywhere around 30 to 40 gold would be average, I'd say.
30 of the 30 of the 4 of the 30 gold per. If that's
Oh, so you'd like 4 of them.
yes, 4 potions.
Alright, go ahead and roll a d20 4 different times.
19,
2,
2,
10,
10,
5.
5.
Go ahead and add potions number 19, 2, 10, and 5.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so keen. Let's go, Budgie. Let's
So
roll
you guys
our
have
dice.
6 out of some. I need to add more potions, but I'm fine with that. You guys have 6 out of the 20 available.
So
You know what? Can I just buy the rest?
And please.
Oh,
Oh no.
Well, I was gonna see if I could get one of those, but I had a couple of specific things I was looking for that I don't know if you have.
Budgie, go ahead and mark off 120 gold. Yes. What can I do for you then?
Well, I was wondering if you had a potion of speed.
Would you like speed or haste?
Are they not the same thing?
They are not the same thing.
I would like haste.
Haste. Yes, I do have. Actually, I have 2 of those in stock.
Okay. How much are those?
For the 2 of them, it would be 401.
Okay. And I guess out of game is this just the haste spell?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll take both of those. And the other thing was I was wondering if you had a potion of lightning resistance.
Lightning resistance. How interesting. I do so happen to have one. Yes.
Okay. I'll take that as well.
It's an uncommon
And-
request, but that'll run
Yes,
you.
I have a feeling I'll be needing it at some.
That'll run you 97 gold.
All right, that sounds good. And just for fun, I'll take one of your test potions.
Would you like anything specific, or just one of them?
I mean, if we don't know what they do, is there any way to?
Color. Pick a yellow one.
I guess I'll pick a yellow one.
All right. Let me see. Oh, wrong thing.
Yeah, is there a yellow one?
There are two different yellowish gold ones.
What the heck? I'll take both.
All right.
Yes, I'll take both of those, I suppose.
All right. For the two of
We've
them,
created
that'll
a
be 27 gold.
All right. I have not been adding this up, so Ignatius, you think you can help me out? How much was that total?
91 plus 27, right?
It was
it's like
401 plus 97 plus 27.
Oh. It's like 500 and something, right?
Yeah, it's a good little
518.
401 plus 97, that'll get you to what? 498 plus 27.
Yeah.
Do that math, because I don't wanna.
What
is that?
498 plus 27, was it?
525.
525. He did the math.
Nice. We got him to. We got a DM
Wow,
to do
Kerrigan's.
math.
Kerrigan's.
I'm gonna hold it
spent the
against
most
you.
here.
You know that, right?
Uh-oh. Hey, I'm just buying random potions. Leave me out of this.
Oh no, I'm
We've
so
created a
excited that
pact.
these are finally getting used. I used these in another
sorry.
campaign and no one ever drank any of them.
I'm
So-
drinking
Oh,
them
that-
immediately.
So it's
Um,
500 and what?
525.
525. Okay.
And
Sweet.
sorry to be so rude. We didn't ask your name or the name of the shop. How do we find you? Are you gonna always be here?
I come back whenever I have things in stock.
Hmm.
Kilara is my name.
Potion man.
Out of curiosity, does this individual have a drink with them?
What do you mean drink with them?
Like they have a bottle that they're drinking out of.
Make a perception check for me.
Okay. $11.
You have not seen him drink anything since you guys have walked in.
Okay.
I feel
And
like
you
having
said
having an open container in a potion shop is.
Yeah. It's a hazard.
Bold of you to assume he doesn't use old potion bottles as drinking.
Yeah. You said 130 for the 4 that I bought. 130
120 because it was 30 a piece, and you bought 4 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be about right.
Okay. And then yeah, I guess we spend the rest of the time grabbing our supplies and then heading off.
All right.
While they do that, Budgie will hop back into Voltor and just ask, "Hey, I've got this
Kerrigan,
deck of
sorry.
card."
Real fast, Kerrigan.
Oh, okay.
Before I forget,
Mhm.
add potion 20 and potion 5.
Budgie already has 5.
Budgie has 5. Budgie does have
Yeah.
5.
Oh, no.
All right. So there were 2 potion 5s. I'm okay with that.
They do the same thing. We've got a pact. You drink them together.
Oh man.
Aren't you excited, Kerrigan?
I mean a little.
Budgie's as they're getting this other stuff, Budgie's gonna hop back into Voltor and, hey, out of curiosity, I've heard that you make magic items for some people.
To Voltor?
Yeah.
I don't make them. I find them, obtain them, and
Oh.
give them back to you.
I thought you made them.
I do
Anyway,
not.
sorry.
Well, are you looking for
Right.
something specific?
Well, I had this deck of cards, and I was wondering if you could do anything with them special.
I know someone you should speak to.
Head Kennecox. Ooh,
There is a library here, and on the underneath portion of the library, there is someone that is very versed in, shall we say, creating things, just to prove that they can.
interesting. What would be their name?
You're looking for Hans.
Interesting. I'll have to pay them a visit.
Yes.
Thank you.
Let me pull up the name of the library for you as well. I just edited it.
Okay.
So give me a second. So you're looking for the Tower Library in Duskvale.
Cool. But you would make his way back to the group.
All right.
And yeah, just a little note. Can I ask Kilara, do you make any potions on request?
I can certainly try. Yes,
Lovely.
so to put it in perspective, I know how to make potions. Sometimes things go unexpectedly. If the materials aren't perfect, there's no telling what could wind up happening, which
Oh,
is why I have this. Most people would throw these out, seeing them as useless. I, on the other hand, see value in everything that I make.
Ah, lovely. Glad to hear it. Thank you. And yeah, after asking that, he's gonna go grab all the other supplies and then head to the ship and wait for Budgie.
Perfect. What other supplies are you grabbing, just out of curiosity?
Just like rations and like rope and like basic sailing supplies. Just for the
Summon it
trip.
up for
just
5
voyage
gold?
items.
Yeah.
Yeah, summon it
Yeah.
up. You get all the
Kinda
supplies
just
you need for 5 gold.
5 extra
Yeah.
gold.
Yeah, just 5 more.
Okay. Yep.
Not much.
Yeah,
I don't
just
want to hinder.
extra. Yeah, extra lumber. Budgie's a
Yeah.
woodworker, so he can just patch the ship when it needs it.
Yeah. Just like generally.
Cool.
All right. So, you guys have gathered all of your materials, and just so you're aware, please try to only use those potions during my games because other DMs do not have access to this list.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
Amazing.
I mean, I'm okay with you completely screwing with the rest of them, but they're going to have to make something up on the fly.
Random potion effect to go.
Beautiful.
So, but yeah. All
Just
right.
drink one, you get the spell wish.
Noted.
Damn it! How did you know?
Oh no. And that was the one I fed to the random dog.
Basically.
I was about to say, like, at least one of these potions is getting fed to an NPC.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. You better hope it's the right one.
Yeah.
All right. You guys depart, correct?
Yep. Heading, because I know the way to Talathor. I guess we head straight to Talathor and then northeast from there to the island.
All right.
If I don't know exactly where that is.
I'm gonna go ahead and activate the ship deck scene. Bring us all over. Wow, there's a fight going on.
Ah,
Oh God.
Oh no.
Somebody, me, forgot to stop this last time. All right.
I feel like that happens a lot.
Yep. There's just an unknown combatant somewhere. Okay, cool.
He's invisible.
It's the cameraman.
In combat. Yeah, there we go. Done. Dunsies. Cool. All right. Go ahead and place yourselves on the ship. I see most of you already have. Ignatius, you're piloting, correct?
Kerrigan.
Kerrigan. So yes, whoever is
You
piloting, go ahead and give me
absolutely-
a survival check. Just to
I
kind of.
absolutely should not be piloting.
Oh, you're not piloting? Alright, fuck it. I got this, guys.
I got a
Whoever's
+6 if you want that.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. I would
Go.
like to not do something that's gonna kill us.
give me a survival check, just to determine how long it will take you to get to where you're going.
16.
16. Under the directions of Ignatius, plus kind of knowing a bit of the way yourself, it doesn't take you terribly long to get here. What should have taken you somewhere around. Let me count out actually before I say that. Um, here. Wait a minute, that doesn't look right. Is it? Yeah. What should have taken you somewhere around 3 or so days of travel only manages to take you 2.
Awesome.
To Talithor or to the island that we're heading to?
To the island that you're heading to. Unless you wanted to stop by Telethor's on the way there.
Oh no, just as like a. Oh, this is as like a landmark. Is all. Yeah. Cool.
Alright. So, 2 days. You guys managed to see. I'm sorry, I've got so many things going on right this second. 1 minute. Here we go. I had to respond to the group chat.
What?
The DMs. Alright. You guys see. It's not in the nav bar. Perfect.
Oh no, we don't see it.
I don't see it. It is in the nav bar. I just couldn't see it. Here we are. Lighting. Before I forget, because I always forget. You guys see this view? I'm gonna go ahead and activate it.
Ooh.
Whoa.
You guys kind of pull into the bay, and yeah, there you are.
So, I'm initially gonna ask Budgie to check how deep this is, and I'm gonna be looking at how wide it is and see if it's a deep and wide bay.
We should probably go on the eastern side of it. Western side of it, I mean. Because
Right.
that's what it seems like the.
The western shore where palm trees sway.
Are you
I guess the
parked?
bay doesn't. Yeah,
Go
are
ahead.
we parked in the bay?
Okay.
Like where's the bay on this
So
island?
yeah, so it kind of opened like the way you guys come in. You would come in from the western side, and it would open up into a almost
Little
like
cove.
thermometers like looking like circular bay. Um, but yeah, so I mean it just kind of opened. You guys would come in from that western side, and it would just kind of open up on the inside.
So now we're in like a. Not a pond, but like a body of water inside the island.
Yeah, so the island it's kind of
Okay.
surrounded on all sides by mountainous terrain. And the island is like a imagine a sea that's been turned to where the opening is facing downwards, and that's kind of what you guys are looking at.
Okay.
So yeah, can I have a look around, see what's going on here? What do I notice anything regarding these like structures? I guess.
Go ahead and make a
What are they?
perception check.
Well, if we look at the
21.
thing, it says nestled near skies of eternal blue, in the bay's embrace, the treasure lies, waiting for those who are bold and wise.
Hmm.
So assume near the sky, and then we can find it from there.
Well, if we're using the riddle as a sort of a map of sorts, I feel like we've missed a few steps because
Yeah. So I guess like I guess we wait for night and check the deep depths of this bay. If we. Yeah, because like we haven't gone through a stormy sea yet. Like, is it an actual stormy sea, or do we need to wait for a storm? You know?
Well, it can't hurt to take a look around the island. So I guess let's take it one step at a time. And
Yeah, we'll have a
if
look
some
around the island, cause to the west of here is like where I assume the ghost ships were, and those seas are like always stormy. So from this riddle, I'm assuming we're probably gonna have to go see some ghost ships.
oh
Maybe.
well, at least Oz isn't here to try to give them high fives.
It'll be alright. Well, they're kind of we don't Oz doesn't like them either. They kind of hurt some whales. They're not very friendly.
Yeah, that's still rather odd that a ghost fleet would be attacking whales for some reason.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, I
Kind
guess
of
we'll.
like the dead just attacking anything that comes into their territory, I assume.
Yeah.
Well, right, but the harpoons weren't like ghost harpoons. Like they were
Yeah.
physical, if I remember right.
Yeah, they were like proper harpoon.
I mean, they kind of need to be real to do any damage.
True.
I don't know.
The
it's
cannonballs were
just
also
weird.
very real.
Oh yes.
I remember taking one to the face. That was not fun. But yeah, let's have a look around here and we'll see what we find, and then I guess we'll wait until night and see if something reveals itself.
Very well. Budgie will do some stretches and hop into the bay and just like swim around, see what he can see.
Yeah, you know, Ignatius, you've gotten a lot more meticulous, especially when you were dealing with those merchants earlier. How's your dealings with the Fae turn out?
Oh, they're great. I've got like a pact and stuff. It's kind of hush hush at the moment, so I won't reveal it. But stuff's in the works. You know, my name will ring true everywhere.
Oh, well, looking forward to that.
Don't worry, we'll have a place for all us adventurers as well. It'll be okay.
All right. So, Kerrigan, sorry, Ignatius rather. You
I'm like focusing
park
on
the
this stuff.
boat and you kind of notice what looks to be a path leading up the island. The side of a mountain on this island. Um and after kind of
Like a
exploring it,
man-made kind of path.
yeah, so it could just be a break in the trees, but once you get a little farther up and it starts getting into more mountainous terrains, these are clearly defined and cut stones.
Yeah.
You see a cut, like a path going up at this point.
Okay. So guys, there's like I guess a way up the mountain. Maybe there's something on top of the mountain that we can use to like look down into the sea at the night during the night, and like have a look at the bay.
That sounds like it would probably be a good place to start. I mean, any place we can get a good vantage point would be beneficial. So
Yeah,
even
we
if we
could have.
don't see anything in the bay, we'll get a good layout of the land.
Yeah, we could have like Budgie swimming around, and we could like be up here and looking down on him. Um, and if we need, we can always jump down the mountain and jump into the water. It would be nice and easy. I can make us fall a lot slower and like not die when we hit the ground. That'll be fine.
I remember.
By the way, I've come and I found a way around splatting on the ground.
Oh, hell yeah! Is it better than feather
Yeah.
falling?
It helps.
Yeah, it helps. Okay. Or we'll use that as well. See, we can just go cliff diving. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be nice not having to worry about either.
So yeah, did you guys want to head up the mountain and see what's up there? We'll see what happens. What's happening up there?
Sounds good.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, we'll park the ship and instruct our dead man crew to sound the alarm if anything's happening.
All right.
Yes. Here's just take care of the ship. Don't touch any of the good food. And wake Vothri up.
Wait,
Here
did
in a
Voltri
few
come?
hours.
Oh wait, yeah, sorry, Voltri. Yeah.
I'm assuming he'll
Yeah,
eventually.
yeah, he's
be
on.
Yeah.
He's on the ship.
Just when he wakes up, let him know we're on top.
Yeah, we're up the mountain.
All right. They
Just,
don't
like, turn
respond.
back. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't hear them speak at all when we were going here, so I hope they can communicate that.
All right. You guys begin your trek up the side of this mountain. It takes the better part of 30 or so minutes. You guys eventually find your way into a rather quaint, if not abandoned, city.
Oh.
We can figure.
City. Quite large.
On the road
Is it like-
to El Dorado.
We built this city.
You guys would be coming from this direction. Right up here.
Okay. So looking around, doesn't seem to be like the hustle and bustle of a regular city. It's like dead quiet and there's like nothing around.
There is no sound at all.
Oh.
You guys are too far up to hear the waves lapping. There does not seem to be any person here. There does not seem to be any wildlife. It is dead quiet.
There's nothing. Oh no.
Oh, this looks like a good place to start a new Las Vegas.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
damn.
And
It's pretty close to Ship's Reef.
And it's near a smuggling ring, so
Yeah.
smuggling trade. So who knows?
People will come by. We could create a stop off.
Yeah. Next time I see Henderson, I'm gonna tell him his outpost can suck it.
So I'm gonna like climb up one of the roofs and see if I can like look out over the city and like see if there's like anything specifically on this high mountain, on this high housing.
Yeah. Yeah, I
And
guess
like
I'll
any
just try
damage
to.
to the buildings or any fights or anything that I've seen.
Yeah, I'll just try to go to like whatever buildings and just see if anything's locked or if there's anything in the individual buildings.
Yeah, that's what Budgie's doing as well.
Go ahead and make perception checks for me.
Sorry, I think I wasn't that clear. Like more so like evidence of like a fight happening in the city and like
What
any
if,
destruction or anything.
Okay.
Can I do investigation?
Sure. I'll allow it.
Okay, well I rolled low anyway.
You know what, Kerrigan? Go ahead and roll with advantage, and Budgie knows why.
Haha.
I'm feeling generous today.
Okay.
There we go. Perfect. Alright. Starting with Ignatius. No evidence of a fight, but two things do catch your attention. One, the sun does seem to be beginning to set. And two, you glance down back towards your ship just to make sure, just to see if Vothri might be on his way up. And there is another ship there. It seems as though you are no longer alone on this island.
Uh-oh, here we
Aw,
go.
hell.
So immediately seeing that, I'm gonna shoot my finger at both Budgie and Kerrigan and message them to let them know that there's a ship in the bay while they're like looking around.
What?
Out of
Can,
curiosity.
can we respond to the message?
Yeah,
or is
it's
it
it's
just
message.
Okay.
One at a time, basically. Like
Yeah.
I message Kerrigan and we have our little chat, and then yeah, but after that, Budgie.
You
What?
know-
That's concerning. Were we followed here?
I didn't notice anybody following us, but potentially it could just be like the inhabitants of this area.
Out of curiosity, and I know this is very late in saying this because we've been on the high seas for a long time now. Has anybody ever invested in getting a spyglass?
Nope.
Someone has one, but they don't know they have one.
What?
I forget. Someone found a spyglass in the Nymphheart raid, and I don't think they ever realized that they found it, and I don't know if they're still in PA.
Ah,
Yeah, that tracks.
So,
That's like
Swi-
one of the most cliche pirate things that we could
Right.
have, and no one's gotten one yet. Or I
Yep.
just that's
I
actually
have
kind of useful.
excellent vision.
It was a really nice
No.
enchanted spyglass, and they just like didn't bother to do anything with it.
Oh wow.
Oh,
It's like, Budgie, now that you mention it, that never occurred to me.
I think we should definitely invest in that next time we're either
Yeah.
in civilization.
yeah, having a spyglass to see stuff is very helpful.
Well, maybe
Instead of just sending the penguin to scout.
Yeah.
maybe there's one in one of the buildings. If these people were on an island, maybe they kept some spyglasses around.
Budgie,
Do we...
what did you roll?
Yes.
I can't see for the time being. I can't see rolls.
25,
25. All right.
and that's what this town is like. Looking through houses and stuff.
Mm-hmm. No. There we go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move over here. And
Is there ice still in the cup?
None
Was it
that you
recently
see.
abandoned?
Which house or which houses are you looking through?
Currently, the first two, and then we kind of move our way on into this bigger one.
Okay. Are you and Kerrigan staying together?
I'd assume so, unless
Um,
Kerrigan
well,
wants to go
I-
find.
Well, I was gonna say after we get the message, I'd go over to Budgie and just should we be trying to stay hidden from whoever else is on this island while we check these houses?
Did Ignis see it in the bay alongside of our ship, or was it just
I-
Yeah.
on the opposite side of an island?
I glanced down at our ship and I noticed that there was another ship there.
Mm-hmm. Somewhere in that bay. He didn't specify exactly where, but somewhere
Yeah.
in that bay there was another ship.
Oh, okay.
And out of curiosity, did the corpses alert, like ring the alarm bells?
If they did ring any bells, you would be too far
didn't
away to
hit-
hear it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Alright.
I'd say just while we're up here, get a lay of the land, and if they come up here, we'll have the home turf.
Fair enough. Do you want to split up, or do you want
What
to
if
stick
they
together?
take our ship?
Vathri's
Well-
there to protect it, and he's a seasoned warrior. I assume he can handle himself.
See, I'm
Yes,
gonna
it-
like.
At the very least, we'll hopefully hear him fight.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm
And-
hearing that. I'm assuming that I'm like talking to one of them and they're like relaying the
Yeah,
information
you're
to
just
me.
like, well, I mean, you're just up on the roof, so you could
Yeah.
just be like peeking down and talking to us.
I will say he has used thaumaturgy and amplified it like 9 times over. So if he's really in trouble, we will hear it.
Okay.
So yeah, he
Okay.
knows how to get a hold of somebody if he needs to be loud.
Curiosity, how far away is the boat from us?
Using the Pythagorean theorem, very far.
Yeah, like over 120 feet, right?
Oh, most certainly.
Yeah,
Like
okay,
you're
yeah,
you're
okay.
Yeah, like
probably
Yeah,
closer to 500-600 feet away based off of
Cool.
how because you're on the top of a mountain at this point.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, understandable. Okay, cool. So, discussing that then, I'm going to go up and, I guess, keep an eye out
Yeah.
whilst they, like, look through the houses and stuff.
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
guys
climb
imagine
up, yeah.
yourselves as being on top of like Machu Picchu or something, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like you're
Yeah.
pretty high in the air.
Can I just make sure that I'm, like, stealthed as well? Like,
Sure, go
just
ahead and make a
hiding
stealth
up
check.
at this, having a look around. Yay. Fuck, we're all stealthy little beasts.
Yeah.
well,
Out of curiosity, how long it would have taken us? Like a few hours to get up here, then?
So it
Like
took you
30 or
guys
so minutes.
the
Yeah.
better part of 30 or so minutes just for the sake of being fast.
Yeah.
dang,
If
dude.
someone
We
is coming up
scaled-
here, you have a little while before they get here.
guys, we scaled Machu Picchu in half an hour.
Yeah, I'm a climbing
Wow.
man.
You did have a literal stairway up to it.
Yeah.
Uh,
So,
uh,
I don't
so
feel
yeah,
it's
I
that
guess-
inconsistent.
No, I'm just making. I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
being
you're good.
dumb.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah,
And yeah,
I
I'm
guess
just gonna like keep an eye out on the entrance while they like look around.
yeah,
I guess better
Ignatius can
coverage.
alert us. So
Yeah.
yeah, let's split up and get the searching done quicker.
Split up and look for clues, gang.
Alright.
Flash is back.
So Ignatius, are you keeping watch or are you starting to search as well?
Oh, I'm keeping watch of
Okay.
stuff.
Okay.
Well, stealth
Um, so
and like shooting messages at Budgie and Kerrigan to keep in touch.
as you guys explore, Kerrigan, I'm gonna go ahead and start with you. One thing, it doesn't seem as though there's really anything of interest left in the vast majority of these buildings. It seemed as though it was just kind of a small little town that had set up a town here just to kind of hang and live. Um, I mean, you see things like old cooking utensils or like what appeared to be some sort of an ancient book, but you can't quite make any of it out, and the pages are too kind of worn to really risk flipping through. Um, so like there are signs of life, but any signs of life are very old. One thing catches your attention. Inside of this building block here, there is a driftwood walking stick. It seems as though it's not as old. You know how wood rots and starts to decay after a while. This
Mhm.
doesn't seem magical, but it also doesn't show the same signs of decay and rotting as everything else around it.
Hmm. Okay. I guess I take it with me for now and just kind of look around this building for anything that kind of shows any signs of like being displaced. You know, any like books that don't have enough dust on them, any other like furniture that looks like it's in the same kind of shape as the stick. Just kind of give this particular building a good once over.
All right. Um, go ahead and make another investigation check.
Hey, that one's good.
Hey. All right. As you continue searching, you find that in another room not terribly far from where that walking stick was, there does seem to be a relatively large piece of furniture that nearby it has scuff marks on the floor as though it moved.
Okay. Uh, wish I had spells.
Budgie, you
Okay.
find in your searches what appears to be in this building here to start out with a notebook. It seems to be a little less dusty than the rest of everything else around. However, it does still have a skeleton nearby it. Someone has been
Oh.
long dead and long since decayed.
Let me get those dental records. Anyway, uh, he'll kind of peer at it, just kind of acknowledging it, and then he'll look through the notes.
What languages do
I
you
thought.
speak?
uh, thieves can't. Common,
Common.
Aarakocra,
Okay.
and a dialect of Primordial,
Dialect of Primordial. Interesting.
specifically air.
Um, this is not
Which is
in. Sorry, correction. This seems to be in a multitude of languages. So you're picking up bits and pieces here and there. Um, Go ahead and add the Seafarer's Journal to your inventory. Make a note that it's in multiple languages. Um, but you do see elements of Thieves' Cant. You see Common. You don't notice any of the other three. But from what you're gathering, it seems to be uh, tips and tricks of sailing. It has slight pictures of different like islands or land masses that you may or may not be familiar with. Some of the some things seem to be descriptions of riddles or puzzles. You can tell you may not be able to read them per se, but you know it's a riddle based off of the lines and the length. When it goes down, when it's like 6 words and then goes down to another line, it tends to be a riddle of some sort. Um,
Hmm.
so it's just
Uh,
the adventures of whoever this man was.
would I get, because I've had so much frustration trying to figure this language out? Would any of it recognize it as infernal?
There are tidbits that are infernal. Um,
Okay.
don't necessarily can't necessarily read them, but they are
Yeah.
there. And
Okay.
then let's see.
Well, I've got the book for Iris.
And
If message is still working, I can tell him that I know how to comprehend languages. I also speak a bunch of extra languages, so I can read it.
and if only I still had my spirit orb.
What happened to your spirit orb? No, wait a minute. What happened to
What?
that?
I traded it for a cool weapon.
Yeah, he gave it away. But I have comprehend languages, so I can read it.
All right. Well, that makes things easier. Doesn't have to go all the way to Ducktail to track her down. But you'll continue like going around these outer buildings, and then make
Out of
his way
curiosity, how long has this
in.
taken as well?
Um, at this point, this was a little bit before you noticed the shipwreck. So I'd say since the shipwreck, it's probably been, or sorry, not shipwreck, but ship. It's been 5 to 10 minutes.
Alright, cool.
And I would when I see the furniture, I would just kind of cast light, so that these guys can kind of see it peeking out through like windows and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of make a little beacon of like try to get attention.
All right.
I
I
shoot
would.
over a message to Kerrigan. What's up?
Well, there's a bit of furniture here that looks like it's been moved recently, and some things here look out of place.
I relay the information to Budgie, and then I keep watching, and then around the 30-minute mark, I'm gonna like tell them to keep an eye out in case I miss anything of like people coming into the area.
Budgie would look for signs of like a hustle, bustle, or struggle of this town to see if there's anything that showed that this was a living, breathing city and stuff, and if anybody was like trying to get out or just common day stuff. Because all I've seen is a skeleton.
Um, it doesn't seem as though there's any indication that there was a big scuffle or fight or anything of that nature.
Okay. He will. Then, if there's nothing else to really find, Budgie will go through the back door of this building and kind of meet up with Tyrion.
All right. So Ignatius, you're staying on top of that building?
Yeah, just keeping an eye out and like checking in with them periodically, and like yeah, at the 30-minute or so mark to like be on guard just in case anybody slips past me.
I will say before he goes in, he'll use his boots of springing to hop up the roof and hand the book over to him to Ignis. Some weird language stuff. If you want to flip through it,
Thank
I'll
you.
head back
Oh,
down there.
once we have a minute and we know that the enemies down the bottom aren't going to, I'll have a look through it.
Sounds
You haven't seen anyone leave that ship and make their way, because it's a beachside sort of island down
Yeah.
there. So you haven't seen anyone leave that ship and make their way towards uh, the stairwell. But who knows?
Is suspicious.
So we come across
Um,
furniture, or is it like a bookcase?
I Camp Bosch just said furniture, so I don't know really what I'm looking at. But whatever it is, I will try to move.
It's not necessarily a bookcase. It's more of a like armoire or something of that nature. It's wide and stubby, comes up to about halfway of the height of Kerrigan. But
This is like a little nightstand dresser thing.
yeah, it's a little wider than that, so it's a little heavier. But yeah, it's nothing towering, but it's also bigger than just like an ottoman.
Right.
Um,
Okay.
so go ahead and give me, with Budgie's help, go ahead and give me a strength check to see if you can move it.
Would I be
It's
able
like,
to,
oh, all right,
give them
buddy.
advantage?
Hmm?
Because would I be able to help and give them advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, all right, buddy, you're gonna have to get on that side, lift with your legs. We're gonna have to do this on a 3 count. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh!
Nice.
There we go.
Just toss it across the
Yeets it
room.
into the next room.
Not as heavy. It's not as heavy as we thought.
All right. So, you guys push, and with relative ease, whatever's in here has long since decayed and moved on. Um, you move it, and underneath there does seem to be a door of sorts.
Ah.
We'll try it. Like a door, like on the wall, or like a hatch for the floor.
A hatch into the floor.
Okay. I guess we might as well try it.
Before they head in, I'm just gonna hit a message like, "Oh, it's all good up here still. What's going on down there?"
Yeah, I was about to say is like I could like blinker you with light if I need to get attention, but yeah, it's just be like, well, I'm sure you heard us move that
Yeah.
furniture.
It's loud.
There's a door underneath it.
Secret tunnel.
Hearing that, yeah, I'm gonna climb down and come with them and go investigate the door with them. It's like, seeing as I don't see any movement from the ship coming up the mountain, and Vol 3 hasn't yelled.
Are there any like rugs or anything
On the inside
around?
of this?
Yeah, like any big carpets or anything like that.
There is one that seems decorative, or what would have been decorative a long time ago. It's tattered and just kind of everything in this city is in a state of decay, just for having
Okay.
sat so long. But it could work to hide the trapdoor if you'd like.
Yeah, so that's what like as we're going down, I want to just like like mage hand it over us like as we're going down, so it can cover the door that we're going in.
Yeah, sure. That'll work. That'll work.
Sweet.
Sweet. Oh yeah. So
Would
yeah.
you-
Is it dark down there? If I need to, I can use my drift globe to like create a bit of light, like start it glowing and floating near us.
It is dark. There is a ladder going down into this. It drops about 15 or so feet down. Um, and then a relatively long hallway. Um, with
So yeah, I speak my command to my drift globe to like light up, and so it just gives up a faint little glow, and it'll follow
you-
me floating.
But you'll scout ahead with his eye patch.
all right. The smooth cut stones kind of grab your attention whoever made this carved it, and was very intentional about it. And before long,
But he's just looking out for traps.
go ahead and make an investigation check.
Oh, for a 19.
Yep.
Um, doesn't appear as though there are any traps through here.
Alright, he's just staying vigilant.
Before
We
long,
continue on with.
you guys start to hear a faint whistle.
Like a mechanical whistle or like somebody whistling?
Like somebody whistling.
Hearing that, I'm gonna turn the drift globe off and just like use my dark vision to keep an eye out.
Yeah.
What's going on? Is it like down the tunnel somewhere, or like do we have like a direction of where the whistle's coming from?
Sounds like it's coming from the direction you're headed.
So yeah, I guess is it coming towards us or just like in a room kind of whistling?
Just stagnant.
Budgie is going to prepare Pass Without a Trace as he's just holding that spell
Yeah, I think
locked and moving forward.
yeah, Kerrigan would just take out her great sword and just kind of stealthily approach.
Yeah,
Or
I'm just gonna
attempt to.
walk off with Kerrigan and be on guard.
All right.
Look through the area and keep approaching the whistle.
After a while, probably another 3 or 4 minutes of just walking in this direction, you eventually come to an opening in this hallway. Inside, there appears to be a being. They're cloaked, facing away from you. There are orbs of light kind of floating around in this chamber. And you notice at first he has what you think is a raven on his shoulder, but as you kind of your eyes focus and adjust, you realize this is a statue of a raven, not a real animal.
So there's a little fake statue of a raven on his shoulder.
Mm-hmm. It seems as though the whistling is coming from him.
Are we? Would you say I'm within 30 feet of him where we are now?
Yes.
And he's got a cloak on.
Mm-hmm.
Can I send Mage Hand out and like kind of flip the cloak over the front of his face to kind of like blind him for a little bit?
You certainly may.
Okay, I will attempt that.
Okay. You cast Mage Hand, and it floats over and flips the cloak.
Does he react?
He stops whistling, and you see his figure, what was kind of hunched over, whatever he was doing, straightens up just a bit. He just kind of sits there for a second.
Budgie downs a potion.
Which
yeah,
one?
yeah, just kind of looking back at the two here and just try to whisper, "That's not a normal reaction. I don't know what this person
Number
is."
10.
Number 10.
Oh, we're about to explode. I can't wait.
Yeah, as she says that, something crazy.
So, Budgie, you drink this potion and it tastes horrible. Your eyes just natural reaction, hard blink, and when you open, everything looks as though it's on fire.
Oh God.
So Budgie's
Okay.
freaking out. What does Budgie
I'm
do?
not freaking out yet. The room looks like it just became ablaze as the hood went up.
Yeah, so
Okay,
like
but just
this hard stone, like you don't feel any different, but this hard stone looks like it's on fire. Whatever's in front of you looks as though it's on fire. You look down at yourself and Kerrigan and Ignatius beside you, and they look like they're on fire. You look like you're on fire, but you don't feel anything.
just gonna back up slowly past the both of them and just kind of like,
Budgie, you okay? What's going on?
I drink a potion and everything's on fire now.
I mean, I'm not on fire. It's. Are you okay? Do you feel strange, or is it just we?
Can you both freak out
deal with this.
quieter?
Deal with this guy. I'll deal with this.
Okay, we'll leave you here. Be careful. Yell if something changes.
Just gonna back up a bit and just like quietly start patting the flames to see if you can take it out.
They don't seem to be going down.
Okay. I guess I'll live like this.
I'm gonna walk out and call out to the guys like, hello, hello.
When you speak, he turns around. What languages do you speak?
I'm speaking Common at the moment,
Mhm.
but I speak Elvish and Draconic.
Okay.
And then if I need to, if I hear something strange, I'll cast Comprehend Languages.
Kerrigan, what languages do you speak? Just out of curiosity.
Celestial, Common, and Primordial.
Okay. He quickly says something in a language you don't understand, and then switches to Common. What brings you here?
We're following a bit of a mission to look for an artifact at the moment, and the search kind of led us here initially. We're just kind of wondering what happened, and who you are.
So his cloak kind of covers his face. You can't like see any of his features.
Mm.
Like he hasn't adjusted it since I threw it over him, or did he fix that?
He fixed that, but his cowl is so deep.
Okay,
you
gotcha.
can't.
He's
Yeah.
He's got NPC face.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, what was the? Which one do you want an answer to first?
Who are you?
I am Rylanor.
I have no idea how to spell that.
Rylanor.
And Rylanor, I'm Iggy. What are you doing here? What's going on? Why are you just in this abandoned city?
This is my home.
Ah, and you just live here by yourself? Isn't that a bit lonely?
Not with friends who keep you company.
Your friends? Where are they? We didn't see anybody around. Are
Kind
they?
of gestures towards his shoulder where the carving is.
Ah,
I would say, Kerrigan, you'd feel Budgie climbing up your back and kind of whisper in your ear. The relic also said some stuff about altering life, so this may be a part of that.
what's your friend's name?
Yeah, she just kind of nods at Budgie and just like just kind of keeping an eye on Ignatius talking to this guy.
This is Madame Giselle.
And why have you chosen to live here and not with other people?
This
What-
is my home.
Have you always lived here?
I have.
Ah, and what was that language you spoke in straight before? I didn't quite understand what you said.
It is my native language.
Oh, what do you speak?
It's probably infernal. That's the only thing we all.
It. I'm not sure what you would call it. This is just what I know.
Oh, it's just what you miss. You know. Okay, fair enough then. So what happened here? Why is nobody around besides yourself and Madame Giselle?
They all left.
Was there a reason, or they just didn't like the area anymore?
They just decided to move on.
Everyone from their homes.
Well,
Why? Why have you not moved away?
I exploration never interested me.
Huh. That's quite strange. Exploration's quite fun. So you just chill out here? What do you do on the day to day? Just chill out and speak to Giselle?
I keep the records.
Keep the records of...
The ongoings of what happens here.
Oh, really? So what's been happening recently? Would you like to enlighten us? Could you tell us some stories?
One moment.
Us?
Is Budgie okay still? Is he still freaking the fuck out with fire everywhere?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's
Yeah.
like, well, he's coping with it.
It's
But
going. It's going okay.
Out of curiosity, does this light up the room? Budgie?
For you, yes.
Okay.
There have
Obviously, it's
been
being a big help.
no visitors aside from today in 359,890 days.
no, I thought he was gonna say years. That's still a lot
Oh.
of days.
And so you just chill out here? Is there anything you keep a record of the ongoings? Is there anything strange regarding, I suppose, the night?
Could you repeat the days real quick?
359,890.
300,000? 300,000?
359,000.
359,890 days.
A lot of days.
Because I realize that accent gets very hard to understand.
Yeah, a little
So
bit.
35,990 days?
Yeah,
359,800. Here, let me type it in chat.
Yeah.
Basically 900 years.
Almost 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a long time to just be the two of you.
Yes. Well, nothing interesting has been happening.
So
Not
you,
that I've
so you
noticed.
just keep a track of like the tops of the mountain and who visited it? Not anybody going past or anything like that?
I keep an eye on everywhere on the island.
On the island. So nobody's made landing in over 900 years.
No,
Oh wow. Oh. So what's your day like? You just go out and look, or do you just sit here and you can see the island? How do you keep track of everything on the island?
I tend to do whatever I need to. Sometimes that means going out and venturing to the beach. Others it's just spent inside.
Oh. And is this a hobby of yours, or were you instructed to keep track of everything? Like why do you keep track of things?
This is what I did back when there were people here.
Are you not a person?
I am.
Oh. So
Was.
how have you been around for so long? Bless you.
Thank you.
At this point, he will remove his cloak, and you
Out of
realize that you have been talking to an undead creature.
Out of curiosity, when the room lit up in flames for Budgie,
Mm-hmm.
anything stand out in the room?
Make a perception check for me at disadvantage, given that you're looking at everything through a lens of fire.
Okay. Perception, disadvantage.
Brought
13.
to you by Hell Vision.
Brought to you by the plane of fire.
So, You noticed that there seemed to be kind of on when you got on Kerrigan's back, you kind of could see a bit higher than normal. And there seemed to be what almost appeared as cave drawings, but you could tell they were drawn by him. Um, and it kind of seems to have an overarching theme, although you can't quite make out what is going on with it. But yes, he reveals himself to be essentially a zombie of sorts.
Wow. You have quite the complexion, nice and grey. Um,
His skin
So-
has very evident, like a lot of evidence of decay. Although it looks as though,
Yeah.
for being nearly 1,000 years old, he looks great.
yeah, it's like slightly mummified kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you look great. So,
Diet.
why? How did you become like this? Have you always been, I suppose, undead? To I don't know if that's offensive or not. I hope not. But I guess have you always been the way you are?
Well, no, but I have always been alive.
So you never died? You just you just slowly became.
Yeah, as I suppose.
Huh. Do you know the reasoning as to why you tried to die?
I have not tried to die, but I do not know why I have not.
Huh, that's quite strange. Because I guess we're hunting an artifact that's like that affects the way life works. Would you know anything about that?
No, not at all.
Nobody. Yeah, you've never really spoken to anybody. So, could you tell us more about this island and I guess what's it's called, just the layout of it?
Well, this is the town. Um, Below there is the beach. Um, Aside from that, what do you want to know?
What's the name of this town and this, I suppose, island?
What's the name? He says a word that you don't make out. Seems to be in whatever language that was in earlier.
Can I comprehend languages to find out what that was?
You can. Alright.
What was the meaning of his words?
This island is known as the Leviathan.
Oh, ho, ho.
You understand that he's speaking Undercommon.
He's speaking Undercommon.
Mhm.
Ooh.
You gather based on that and his features, when he was less mummified, he was a drow. Hence the attempt at a French accent. I'm not trying that hard.
At least you're not being racist.
I'm not trying to be. I never try to be.
Oh, I am a French drow.
Yeah. My philosophy has always been I don't mind using other cultures, but I'm not going to
Oh.
objectively make fun of other cultures.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Oh boy.
But
So, being around for so long, could we show you, I suppose, a riddle and get your insight onto it? Because knowing that this island's called the Leviathan, it may have. We're looking for essentially the Leviathan's heart. Seems to be an artifact that kind of fiddles with life and death. Would can I just like read out the riddle and I guess get your insight on it?
you may. I may not be of help, but
It's
I
not a
can
problem.
try.
Yeah. And then yeah, I go on with the spiel. Do you want me to read it out or?
I have it.
Yeah, cool.
Just for sake of stream, if you would read it out in your best Ignatius impression.
Oh god. In the shimmering depths where secrets lie, beneath the moonlit, star-studded sky, seek an island with a bay deep and wide, where the Leviathan's heart doth hide. A journey through peril and stormy gales, navigate the seas with unwavering sails. Between twin peaks of eternal might, the island waits bathed in ethereal light. Whispers of waves guide the way, listen close, their secrets convey. To their western shore where palm trees sway, unveiling the path to the artifacts display. A heart of the Leviathan, fabled and true, lies nestled neath skies of eternal blue. In the bay's embrace the treasure lies, waiting for those who are bold and wise. Have you ever heard of, I suppose, any kind of Leviathan's heart or any of these things might ring true to you?
No, I have no idea what that could mean.
Okay, not a problem. So, is there any specific reason besides not wanting to explore why you stay here? Would you like to come with us? We have some other friends on the boat that are quite similar to you.
Um, I might, but I quite like my life here.
Very well. Is there anything you need? We could bring back and come visit you. Maybe bring some entertainment. I play a mean violin.
I am alright, but you're welcome back anytime. And should you need ailments or things of that nature, I can help.
Oh, what can you provide?
I was a long time ago was the village's healer.
Oh, very well. If we get hurt in battle, just to know, our friend over here seems to have drunken a strange potion. Would you be able to assist in whatever's going on with him? He seems a little out of it, I guess.
His focus shifts and very eerily, slowly turns towards Budgie. Uh,
He kind of hides behind Kieran's back a little bit more. I will say, he would tell Kieran, there's some stuff on the wall just to make sure. And he's kind of like peering like over your shoulder a bit
Like,
at the
creeped out by
flaming
this.
visage
Yeah,
of an undead creature.
yeah, just like, hey, you still doing all right? Everything's still
I mean, it
burning.
really lit up the room, so I can see
Oh.
a lot more, which is a help. But it's also everything's on fire.
I
He's kind of just
can't.
wide-eyed looking at the.
Can we see the
Like,
flames
undead.
in his eyes?
I can't imagine what they were trying to do with that potion.
maybe,
Maybe fire resistance.
Well, it seems there's no point in us hiding back here.
VC chat is what Budgie looks like.
So, I can see if I can
yeah.
help him, but I'm not sure.
Not a problem.
Would you like me to, little one?
He'll kind of walk forward a bit, like, I guess. Drink a potion. Here's the bottle. The entire place, including myself, is on fire. So this is one of those things. I guess he walks into the room. He'll kind of start looking around to see anything he didn't see previously.
Alright. Let me take a look. Looking for one particular spell.
I do have calm emotions if it's anything like that, but I didn't think it would help very much with like fire everywhere.
I'm looking for.
It's more of an illusion.
Yeah.
I think it'd be like dispel magic or something. That's my theory, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Does the spell magic work on potion effects?
I assume that would be up to the DM. There's one. What is it? There's a restoration spell that would end negative effects. Is it restoration or?
Restoration.
There is greater restoration, but there's one where you like touch them.
Yeah. Greater restoration is touch. For sake of this, I'll say yeah. Greater restoration will do it. So he casts 5th level greater restoration on you,
Oh.
and what would have lasted 2 hours suddenly comes to an end, and the world is at peace once again.
Well, now I can see in color, with the eye patch, and
Mhm.
nothing is really cheering. He'll kind of look around a bit. Oh, definitely worked. Thank you.
Good.
Oh, thank you,
Glad to help.
Rylanor. Um, curiously, what's these things on the wall?
This is the tale of the Leviathan.
Oh, would you tell us the story?
It's not much to tell. Uh, a long time ago, let's see, here it is. A long time ago, the town was vibrant, full of life, and it we used to live together, using plants and other wildlife, just to live, survive, and thrive. We would trade with others, and people would visit from time to time. And eventually, the being on which we were traveling slowly stopped and rested here. As time moved on, so did the newer generations, until eventually I was the only one left.
What do you mean the being you were traveling on? Did the island move?
Yes,
Oh,
the Leviathan used to wander the seas.
Well, that might explain why nobody found it until now.
ah. So is the island alive, or is it an island on the back of a leviathan?
Uh, the island was alive.
Is it just resting now, or?
I'm unsure. It has not moved in nearly 1,000 years.
Oh, so this island didn't used to be here. Okay. Wow. That's very helpful. Thank you. So, that's it.
Hmm.
This could just be its final resting place, but I don't want to make assumptions.
So
You are
leading.
so far away from the microphone,
It's like only a few inches. Sorry.
bro.
Uh,
E-
yeah, my
Mike.
mic's weird.
So
Yes, hello.
yeah, there we go. So when the Leviathan started resting here, was there anything that I guess stopped it, just, like caused the rest, or it just chose and
I
just stopped moving?
suppose
Do
it
you know?
was old age, but I am not sure.
How long had you guys been traveling for? Do you have stories of how long the Leviathan's been around?
I do not. From what I understand, it was here long before any people, and we thought they would be here long after, but I suppose not.
No, okay. Well, thank you very much for your time. Would you be opposed for us, I guess, sending people here to come visit you every now and again and us coming back at all?
I would not.
Lovely.
If we were to start some kind of casino type venture in the village above, would you have any uh, problems with that?
I do not know what that is.
Oh, perfect.
It's essentially a place to gather and enjoy each other's company and potentially make some money
I,
playing
s-
games.
I see nothing wrong with that.
Lovely. Well, we'll definitely come back and consult you if we do ever go through with those plans. But for now, thank you for your time. We appreciate it. Curiously, do you have any sort of, I guess, site with outside of this room, or do you have to like go to the shore? Because there's currently another ship that's like parked up against ours, and we were wondering if you could, I suppose, provide any information regarding that ship.
Unfortunately, I do not know.
No problem. Thank you for your time. We appreciate it. And thank you again for helping our penguin friend.
Of course. Good luck with your
Yes.
endeavors.
See ya.
Is this your walking stick, by the way?
It it is, but if you would like it, you may keep it.
I'm okay. I was just wondering if there was, you know, anyone else, or if do you still need it? I mean, it was just upstairs.
I when I have it, I use it for balance and to see what is around. But
Okay, well, I'll just put it back where I got it.
Do you see through the stick?
no, it is just a
Just
stick.
oh, it's just a stick. Very well.
Do you
And yeah.
happen to know if anyone in town had any spyglasses or anything like that?
Uh,
What's a spyglass?
we did have lookouts just in case to help guide people to shore when we were trading, but I'm not sure if they are still here.
They probably took them with them. I know I would.
Also,
Yes,
are there any other
spyglasses are useful pieces of equipment.
Yes, it would be weird to sail the seas for a couple months without having one.
Oh, very.
um,
Yeah.
um so if we came up the mountain just up a like regular, I guess, cut out path, is there any other ways up the mountain or is that the only way?
Uh, you could always climb, but
Climb?
the
That's the
path
main
is
entrance?
the easiest way to travel.
Yeah. Understandable. Thank you
The
very much.
most of the rest of the Leviathan is, shall we say, untamed.
Yeah, so it's just this village up the top on this mountain?
Yes.
Uh, Thank you for your time. Yeah, Ignatius gonna turn around and start walking towards the door.
All
Yes, it
right.
was a pleasure meeting you, and yeah, she'll follow Ignatius.
Budgie.
Thank you for the uh no more fire.
Go ahead and
Yes,
mark potion
see,
10 off of your inventory.
Yep.
That has been
I have.
drunk.
Yep. I wish I would have kept that one to give to a random NPC for their day.
Could have been funny. All right. You guys exit the um, into the what seems to be the main hall of the town, and we're gonna go ahead and call it there.
Oh, hell yeah.
Awesome.
So
Cool,
you
cool.
just, I was gonna be like talking as we like go back to the ship, but yeah, I guess we should have a look underneath the island and see if there's still something there when we get back
Yes,
next time.
we can at least wait until night and see if anything in the bay shows up.
Mm.
But by the way, you recited that poem rather sensually.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm somewhat of a performer.
I can...
Hell yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, is there anything else then?
That is all I have. I'm gonna go ahead and outro stream real fast. If you guys want to hang around
Hell
and
yeah.
ask questions and chat or whatever, I'm down.
Budgie jumps off the
All right. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been great. It has been grand. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone live at the moment doing something similar to what I was doing, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end off stream. Not sure what I have planned for tomorrow. There's a chance I stream. There's a chance I don't. I'm not sure. Be on the lookout for that. I will message the Discord if and when that happens. Similarly with Monday, not sure what I'm going to be able to do. We do plan to be back in the office on Tuesday doing our normal stream. So be on the lookout for that. And aside from that, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you all later.